factor, but not the weather. My name's Cody Hawkins. So work here with Look Marketing, and I'll give you the runaround on the product. I'm sure, as you know, Sea-Doo this year, 2014's come out with the all-new Sea-Doo Spark. The Sea-Doo Spark is here to rejuvenate the personal watercraft industry. And what I mean by that is we've created a unit here that has brought something that's affordable, lightweight, easy to own, all back into the watercraft. Pretty easy to see. They all kind of look the same. They all share a lot of the same characteristics, but they all do have their own different little features. We'll start with the 2-up and 3-up. You can see we got 2-up model here, 2-up model here, 2-up, and also the 3-up model. So 2-passenger, 3-passenger. The same engine except for some power changes in the two. But you can see the easiest way to tell if it's a 2-up or 3-up, the length of the seat, and then also the extension on the back of the watercraft. That gives a little bit more length on the seat for the riders. They all have the 900 ACE engine in it. The 900 ACE engine is a small, compact 3-cylinder engine. And the nice thing about that 900 ACE is it's the most fuel efficient engine in the watercraft industry. So with that, we have the 900 ACE, and we also have the 900 ACE HO. So we have the higher output engine, give you a little bit more power. So to complement that small, compact, lightweight engine, we have the all-new Polytech material that these watercraft are made out of, the Sea-Doo Spark. The Polytech material is something BRP came out with. First off, it was needed to keep the lightweight of the watercraft. All the watercraft are 400 pounds. But Polytech is a material that BRP came up with that it's like a high impact material. So it's not to worry, it's not like, oh, we lost any structure because it's not fiberglass and gel coat, but it's a high impact material. Also, the nice thing about it is it's really good to sun resistant, so sun fading, things like that, it's very resistant to that. Also, in the old, or not old, we still have models with gel coat and fiberglass, but if you bumped up against something with the fiberglass, you'd get that little bit of a ding and you'd see the white underneath it. You'd have to repair that pretty much instantly so you didn't jeopardize the infrastructure of the fiberglass. But if you rub up against this, you get a little scratch in it. The first nice thing, it's the same color underneath that scratch. The second part is it doesn't need repair because your water isn't going to impact that little scratch like it would a gel coat damage. Like I said, high impact resistance, if it bumps up against things, it's not going to break. I mean, it's great. But at the same time, the material keeps that lightweight feature of the watercraft. It has some flex to it. It's got some give to the material, but nothing that's going to jeopardize or change the ride of the watercraft. Easy to own. It's just like anything now. We've got the new 4-stroke ACE engine in it. Low service to it. Simple things, your oil changes, your winterizations, things like that. But we've gotten away the days of the old, low service hours, 2-stroke days. It always needed something at that point. So easy to own. Also the affordable part, it starts at $4,999. So you can get a 2-up model with the 900 ACE engine in it for $4,999. The other cool features about this is it shares the Sea-Doo DNA through the rest of the lineup. It looks like a Sea-Doo, and it shares a lot of its characteristics and a lot of its features you'll find in some of the other lineup. Like some of the models you'll find with the IDR system, so the intelligent brake and reverse system. You can find that on some of these Spark models. The intelligent throttle control, so the fly-by-wire system. All the Spark models have that fly-by-wire ITC system. And just the looks itself, it looks like a Sea-Doo, it feels like a Sea-Doo. It has that fit and finish of the Sea-Doo model. So we didn't change too far from that. Accessible, easy to own, it goes back into this. Some of the bigger watercraft we make now, an RXT, a GTX, they serve their purpose well, for touring and long rides and taking the family out, all those things. But once you looked at that, and you saw its price tag, and then you took into consideration, like, I don't own the proper vehicle to tow it, all these things, that changes with the Spark now. You know, someone with a 4-door sedan or a small SUV now doesn't need to go upgrade their vehicle just to own the watercraft. So that's ease of ownership. That makes it easy to own, easy to tow. You know, as long as the rating of your car matches the trailer and the watercraft, or even 2 watercraft, you're good to tow it with whatever. Storage, you know, in the garage, things like that. It's pretty compact, easy to store, easy to clean, all those things. Biggest thing is it's fun. I mean, you guys will see that out here. Even with the conditions the way they are, you're still gonna have fun out there today. You know, this thing's lightweight, it's nimble, has plenty of power for the, you know, the weight, the size of this thing. So it's gonna be fun, and it has its place in the Sea-Doo lineup. That light, nimble, fun, playful. And at the same time, it can take 2, 3 people. You can take your family on a decent little ride if you wanted to.